Action.
Hi, my name is Dr. Jaime Elia from the Animal Hospital of Roxbury in Ledgewood, New Jersey. Today we're going to talk about dog wellness exams so you can better understand them.
Dr. Elia, what is a dog wellness exam and why is it important?
A dog wellness exam is typically an annual exam when your pet comes in when there isn't anything else going on. They're apparently healthy and happy.
What does a dog wellness exam consist of, and what will a veterinarian do to my dog during a wellness exam?
Typically, a dog wellness exam will involve a head to tail full examination of your pet. I usually start with their eyes, work to their ears, check their nose, their lymph nodes, their teeth, check the rest of their coat and their body, make sure everything feels normal when we feel their belly, maybe stretch their legs, move their head and neck, and listen to their heart and lungs.
What should I expect during a routine wellness exam for my dog?
During a routine wellness exam, a technician will admit the patient. We'll ask you if there's anything going on and any particulars, possibly what your dog is eating and how much, if they seem to eat and drink normally, if they've had any coughing or sneezing, or any vomiting or diarrhea. So it's just some basic questions to make sure everything seems okay. They will also take your pet to weigh them, so that way we can keep track of weight gain or losses.
How often should my dog have a wellness exam?
Healthy young dogs, I would say under the age of either maybe 5 to 7 years old, would be examined once a year. As dogs age, sometimes doing an exam twice a year would be a good idea.
What happens if the veterinarian finds something abnormal during a wellness exam?
If we find something abnormal during a wellness exam, we're going to address the situation and give you ideas on what a next step would be. For example, if we find that your pet has ear discharge or swelling or odor, we might take an ear cytology, which would be a swab of the ear that we look at under the microscope. We would also do an ear cleaning to help get rid of the debris and make them feel better, and start them off with a dose of medication that's indicated by their ear cytology. If we were to find some lumps and bumps that were worrisome, we might take them and aspirate them, which means putting a needle in and drawing some of the cells out to send it off to a lab to be looked at.
What vaccination should my dog receive during a wellness exam?
During a wellness exam, your pet will receive some annual vaccines, and many of them depend on their lifestyle and their exposure to other pets, if they have a travel history or things like that. Rabies vaccine is required by law and should be kept up to date on all pets.
How can I prepare my dog for a wellness exam?
Preparing your dog for a wellness exam be a couple of different steps. Some dogs are very happy to go out, meet new friends, and are excited to be pet and prodded and held and hugged by strangers. Other dogs are not fond of those things. If you can get your pet used to that, it would be a good idea. It makes the exam less stressful for your pet, as well as you and the staff.
Will my dog need any blood tests or lab work during the exam?
Potentially a pet might need some blood work during an exam. If there is a blood draw, we will send it out to the lab, typically yearly, for an annual heartworm screen that also screens for Lyme, anaplasma, and Ehrlichia. Other blood tests could include a complete blood count, a chemistry panel, and other lab tests might include a urine screen or a fecal screen.
What are the common health issues that wellness exams can help detect?
Common health problems that we can detect might be ear or eye infections, skin infections, new lumps or bumps that you might not have noticed when petting your pet, or sometimes a heart murmur, which is not something that would be easily detected unless you are listening to the heart.
How can a wellness exam help in managing my dog's weight?
It's a great question. Weight gain in pets is a very common problem, and it's usually hard for them to lose weight once they've gained a lot of weight.
What should I bring to my dog's wellness exam appointment?
Bringing information about what you feed your pet and how much and how often is a good idea. Sometimes knowing what other treats or extras that you give them is also helpful. We may ask you to bring a pee or a poop sample if they might be shy and going for us while they're at the office, if we need to send those samples out. potentially bringing any treats or a favorite toy that might make them a little more comfortable during their exam is also helpful.
How can I ensure my dog stays calm and comfortable during the exam?
It's always a hard question to answer because every dog is different. Some are very happy to come in with their tail wagging and they can't wait to see their friends at the vet office. Others are very apprehensive, whether they've had a bad previous experience or they're just a more nervous and less outgoing pet. Bringing special treats could be helpful. Getting them used to walking on their leash or being picked up or held for a little bit is always a good idea.
Can a wellness exam detect early signs of serious diseases?
Yes, a wellness exam can detect early signs of serious diseases such as underlying heart disease. Most owners are not going to be able to listen to their pets at home with a stethoscope, and that's one thing that we can detect and monitor year over year.
How much does a typical dog wellness exam cost? We're not going to answer that one, it's on here twice. What questions should I ask my veterinarian during the wellness exam?
It'd be a good idea to ask your veterinarian if they're noticing any lumps or bumps, if they see any issues with their skin, or if they've been scratching excessively, if they have any evidence of external parasites, if they've gained weight. Asking a question about how we can help them lose weight would be a good idea as well.
What follow-up care might be necessary after a wellness exam?
After a wellness exam is completed, you'll usually hear from the veterinarian or staff within a day or two with any lab results or potential other things that we can do to help your pet stay healthy. If a new heart murmur was detected, we might want to schedule them for a cardiac workup that could include x-rays, an ECG, or an echocardiogram. If we felt something abnormal with their abdomen, we could schedule them for an abdominal ultrasound or potentially some further blood work.
And is there specific senior wellness exam for dogs?
We will usually do a very similar exam to what we've already spoken about. You might have to take a little bit of extra time because some older animals are a little apprehensive or they're uncomfortable during their exam because they're older or they have arthritis. We may pay a little bit more attention to asking about abnormal behaviors, or any changes in things such as their eating and drinking habits or peeing and pooping habits.
If you have any questions about dog wellness exams, give us a call at 973-691-1771.
Perfect.